Hey guys, Johnny here. Going to highlight a few things I've been looking at here this morning. I'm just going to kind of run down some headlines in a podcast style format and show you what's going on. Here's the first off, here's the updated list of US based food manufacturing plants destroyed under the Biden administration. And in total, there's been 97 of them, guys. 97. But according to the USDA, there's currently no nationwide food shortages. And so they're saying it's all good. Maybe certain items are low, but it's all good. Well, how long is that going to last when so far 97 food processing plants have been destroyed just in the last couple of years? And a lot of them here just this year. Just saying, how much longer can that be sustained before there's empty shelves everywhere? That, and we have the inflation situation, and it's worse than you think. This is a Reddit from the conspiracy group on Reddit. Yesterday, I went to pick up a couple things to make for dinner from a major national chain store. This store is known for its USDA prime beef, and they advertise it all over the place. It's a big selling point of that store. So as I'm cruising the meat section, it says here, I'm being blown away by the prices of things. Steaks that would have been $7.99 last year are $12.99 a pound now. Hamburger that was $5 a pound last year is now $9 a pound, et cetera, et cetera. But then I noticed something very interesting. The entire meat section, not a single cut was graded USDA prime. In fact, every cut of beef that was packaged said USDA choice. Now, for those who don't know, there are different grades of meat, prime being the best, and there are different grades of prime, followed up by choice, then select, and the lower you go, the cheaper the cut of meat is. So here's the thing. What that means is that the cuts of meat are now running about $4 or $5 more a pound and are of a lesser quality than the meat you were probably buying last year. That means in reality, the cost of meat has gone up significantly more than people realize. So that USDA prime sirloin that you bought for $7.99 a pound last year, yeah, that's not the one that's going for $12.99. It's more like $22 a pound. They just aren't even stocking it because people can't afford it. And he's right. He's right. How many people could go out and buy, a prime sirloin right now for $22 a pound? Not many people, guys. Not many of us can afford that. Another interesting note is that in the butcher's case, where they have the fancy stuff, it had a very interesting sticker on it. It said, and I quote, imported, not USDA graded. That's the first time I've ever actually seen a store sell imported, non-USDA graded meat in the butcher's case. As like it says here, those are usually your better, more expensive cuts of meat. So I think the situation is much worse than we think. If any butchers or meat market employers are out there, please chime in and I'll let you read the rest of the comments and stuff on your own. Because it's getting worse and worse and worse. And they aren't telling us about it. That's why I'm here. Don't speak news, of course. Pennsylvania, could a food shortage be coming? Record diesel prices are crushing Pennsylvania farmers. And it's not just that one state. That happens to be where this story originates. A Lee County farmer recently called Kyle Kutzmayer and said something like, I've got a tractor hooked up to my corn planter out here, no diesel fuel, and I can't afford to get any. Kutzmayer, who recalled the conversation Tuesday, said he responded to the request for advice with a joke. That's about all he could do, he said, because the crushing reality is record diesel fuel prices are pushing farmers to the brink, and it may affect food availability. We have reached the point to where it's very close to being a sinking ship, according to Kutzmayer, a legislative affairs specialist for the Pennsylvania Farm Bureau. This is what he's telling lawmakers on Tuesday. We are teetering on the edge right now. And there you have it, guys. They can't afford diesel fuel to get the crops in or to maintain them or to get the sprayers out or anything else. So how long is it going to be between this and then these food manufacturing plants being destroyed? How long is it going to be before there's nothing left on the shelves? And now, according to Hal Turner in his Covert Intel section a few days ago, he's hearing rumors of price controls on fuel and on food in particular. If they do that, then all the fuel supplies will basically dry up. There won't be any. There won't be any food either. Won't be any profit in it for anybody. You see what I'm saying? They're already seeing blackouts, rolling blackouts in Australia because of price controls. So we're going to see the same things happen here if they do that. And it looks like they're probably going to, because Biden's out in the news today talking about doing something about fuel prices. So, whenever the government gets involved with this stuff, it always makes it worse. Just always does. But that's the plan, to make it worse. And guys, it's getting worse. So I'll put the links up to all this as always. And don't forget, don'tspeaknews.com, home base for everything that we do, including I put stories here I don't always get a chance to report on. And of course, since they've taken away Twitter, they've taken away Patreon, they've taken away pretty much everything else that, we used to post on, the website is home base. It has been for a while. Don'tSpeakNews.com. Israel's telling Lebanese residents to leave before the first bullet hits as they prepare for all-out war. So you can read that story here. Also, police kill active shooter who shot at 150 kids at that Texas summer camp yesterday. Then we have China bank protests being stopped by health codes turning red, according to depositors. And if your health code turns red on your phone in China, you can't get on trains, you can't get on buses, you can't, buy, sell, or trade, basically. So that is how they're stopping people from protesting in China. And we have this from 2020 that I posted up for you guys as a reminder of the war games the U.S. keeps losing to China over and over again, and what may be coming very soon. So this was from the National Interest, written in 2020. And it talks about how for years, the blue team, meaning the USA, keeps getting their butts kicked. So just saying, for those who think a war with China is going to be easy peasy, think again. Go look at this article. And then also the one I wrote last night that some of you have already seen that I can't talk about here on the YouTube. So all that and much more, don'tspeaknews.com. All right. That is it for now. Don't forget, we are listener supported only. The website comes due for renewal here next month, July 5th to be exact. And so if you'd like to support us, all the links to do so are right here under channel support. Just click that, then all the links pop up, and there you go. And thank you very, very much to those who've done so already. And thank you very, very much, even more so, for the prayers. All right. And also, don't forget to click this tab, YouTube and alternate channels, including Telegram. Click that tab, and Telegram's right here. This is where I'm putting stuff that I used to put on Twitter a lot. So if you want to, get instant headlines that I'm sharing, this is where I do it. And then the main channel, of course, is here, which is down until the 23rd of June. And that will be my 2-week mark. So the main channel for YouTube will still be down until then. But if you don't know where it is, just click right here. It'll bring you right to it. Then the link for the backup channel, which you're watching now, and BitChute and Rumble. So all that and more right here, don'tspeaknews.com. All right, that is it for now. God bless, take care. Johnny Storm, don't